Our topic is how to avoid distractions using Stoicism. Life is full of distractions. Everywhere you look, there is something trying to take your attention away from what really matters. Your phone buzzes with notifications, social media feeds are endless, and people around you demand your time and energy. It's easy to feel overwhelmed and lose focus. But what if I told you there's a way to handle distractions, to stay focused, and to live a more meaningful life? This is where Stoicism comes in. Stoicism is an ancient philosophy that teaches us how to live with purpose, focus, and inner peace. It's not about ignoring the world, running away from problems. It's about understanding what you can control and what you can't, and using that understanding to live a better life. Let's talk about how Stoicism can help you avoid distractions and stay focused on what truly matters. First, let's understand what Stoicism is. Stoicism was founded over 2,000 years ago by thinkers like Zeno of Citium, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius. It's a philosophy that teaches us to focus on what's within our control and let go of what's not. The Stoics believed that the key to a good life is not in external things like money, fame, or pleasure, but in how we think and what we do with our minds. They taught that we can't control everything that happens to us, but we can control how we respond to it. This is a powerful idea, especially when it comes to dealing with distractions. Now, let's talk about distractions. Distractions are everywhere. They come in many forms: your phone, social media, other people's opinions, your own thoughts, and even your emotions. These distractions can pull you away from your goals, your work, and your peace of mind. But Stoicism teaches us that distractions are not the problem. The problem is how we react to them. If you let every little thing distract you, you will never get anything done. But if you learn to focus on what's important and let go of what's not, you can achieve great things. One of the key ideas in Stoicism is the concept of control. The Stoics divided things into two categories: things we can control and things we can't. Things we can control include our thoughts, our actions, and our reactions. Things we can't control include other people's opinions, the weather, and the past. When you understand this, you realize that most distractions fall into the second category. You can't control what someone else says or does, but you can control how you respond. You can't control the notifications on your phone, but you can control whether you check them or not. This simple idea can help you avoid distractions and stay focused. Let's take social media as an example. Social media is designed to distract you. It's full of endless content, notifications, and updates. It's easy to get lost in it and waste hours of your time. But according to Stoicism, you have a choice. You can't control what's on social media, but you can control how much time you spend on it. You can decide to limit your use, turn off notifications, or even delete the apps altogether. The choice is yours. When you focus on what you can control, you take back your power and avoid distractions. Another important Stoic idea is mindfulness. Mindfulness means being aware of the present moment and paying attention to what's happening right now. When you're mindful, you're less likely to get distracted by things that don't matter. For example, if you're working on an important project, mindfulness helps you stay focused on the task at hand. Instead of worrying about what's happening on social media or what someone said to you earlier, you focus on the work in front of you. This is a powerful way to avoid distractions and get things done. Stoicism also teaches us to focus on our values. When you know what's truly important to you, it's easier to ignore distractions. For example, if you value your health, you'll make time for exercise and healthy eating, even if it means saying no to other things. If you value your relationships, you'll spend quality time with the people you care about, even if it means turning off your phone. When you live according to your values, distractions lose their power over you. You become more focused and more purposeful. Another Stoic practice that can help you avoid distractions is negative visualization. Negative visualization means imagining the worst-case scenario and preparing for it. This might sound strange, but it's actually very helpful. When you imagine what could go wrong, you realize how much you have to be grateful for. It also helps you focus on what's important. For example, if you imagine losing your job, you might realize how important it is to work hard and stay focused. If you imagine losing a loved one, you might realize how important it is to spend time with them. Negative visualization reminds you of what really matters and helps you avoid distractions. Stoicism also teaches us to be resilient. Resilience means being able to bounce back from challenges and keep going no matter what. When you're resilient, you don't let distractions or setbacks stop you. You keep moving forward even when things get tough. This is important because life is full of challenges. You'll face distractions, setbacks, and failures. But if you're resilient, you can overcome them and stay focused on your goals. One of the best ways to build resilience is through self-discipline. Self-discipline means doing what you need to do, even when you don't feel like it. It's about staying focused on your goals and not letting distractions get in the way. For example, if you're trying to write a book, self-discipline means sitting down and writing every day, even when you're tired or distracted. If you're trying to get in shape, self-discipline means going to the gym, even when you'd rather stay home. Self-discipline is hard, but it's one of the most important skills you can develop. It helps you avoid distractions and stay focused on what really matters. Another Stoic practice that can help you avoid distractions is journaling. Journaling means writing down your thoughts, feelings, and goals. It's a way to reflect on your day and think about what you've accomplished and what you need to work on. Journaling helps you stay focused on your goals and reminds you of what's important. It also helps you process your emotions and let go of things that are distracting you. When you write things down, you gain clarity and focus, which makes it easier to avoid distractions. Finally, Stoicism teaches us to accept what we can't change. This is one of the hardest lessons, but it's also one of the most important. There are many things in life that we can't control, like other people's actions, the weather, or the past. When we try to control these things, we waste our energy and create unnecessary stress. But when we accept them, we free ourselves to focus on what we can control. This is a powerful way to avoid distractions and stay focused on what really matters. In conclusion, Stoicism offers many tools to help you avoid distractions and live a more focused, meaningful life. By understanding what you can control and what you can't, practicing mindfulness, focusing on your values, using negative visualization, building resilience, developing self-discipline, journaling, and accepting what you can't change, you can overcome distractions and achieve your goals. Life is full of challenges and distractions, but with Stoicism, you have the power to stay focused and live with purpose. Remember, the key is not in the external world, but in your mind. When you control your thoughts and actions, you can overcome any distraction and live the life you want.